Okay, welcome back guys. The video was getting long, so I decided to just cut it off so you don't so you don't have to watch one for too long. So I just separated them. So okay, I've done that now. The next step I want to take is to remove a part of the apple so it actually looks like the normal apple logo. So the way I'm going to do that is to bring a shape, import a shape. I'm going to make this a square, sorry, a circle. I'm going to make this a white circle. You may not be able to see it because it's white, but you can see now it has that circular shape. So I'm just going to reduce this, then bring it here like this. But instead of making my shape, let me make this yellow so you can see again, color. Just make that yellow. But instead of making my shape, um, circular, I actually want it to be spherical. I want it to be spherical so that I can actually do something different from what Apple did. Remember I said you can be creative around your logo and make something new. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I'm just going to, you can just reduce or increase, reduce or increase. So as I reduce this, it becomes spherical. So you can just do it like that. So when I change this to white now, you'll be able to see it better. Let me change that to white. So it actually looks better than when it was a circle. Just increase this, bend that a little bit more. Like that. Let me reduce that a little. So yes, I'll just leave it like this. So this actually looks very nice too. So the next thing I'm thinking of doing now, note that you're allowed to, designing is all about making mistakes and correcting them. In the sense that as you're making a design, it's just like trial and error. It's trial and error actually. So you can put in something to make your design better. But when you put it and you see that it doesn't make your design better, all you need to do is to remove it. So now I want to try making a part of my design yellow. If I do that and I see that it doesn't really add up, then I can remove it. So all I'll do is add a shape, make the shape yellow. Then you can see these functions that says to front. You see the other one that says to back. So I'll just click on to back. So you see that now, because it's at the back of this apple, it's reflecting inside the apple. Sorry. So just click on this shape. Let me just lock all these elements. Sorry. Just lock all of this. Then leave this one. So I'll just reduce this. Reduce this. Still reduce this one too. So what do you think? Do you think it's nice like this or it's not? For me, I think I like it. Sorry, I'm coming. I think I like it, so I most likely will keep it. So what I'll do is save one like this, then save one without that yellow part. So we can have two both, then we can now decide which one is better and which one is not. So first of all, just export this. They may show an ad because my Wi-Fi is on. Okay, sorry, just remove that. So all I'll do now is remove this yellow part, just hide it, so that now we have the pure one. Save this also. export image, ultra, save to gallery. Sorry about that. So just like that, I've already made my Apple logo. So you see, it's just as simple as that. It doesn't take too much time, too much stress or anything. So the next thing I want to do now is to make the red logo. Let me open WhatsApp so you can see that. This red logo for the target. I'm sure we can all do that. And there's actually no need for me to do it. But just in case, I'll still do it. So I'll just open a new project. Just open a new project. I think I should switch my Wi-Fi off so that they stop showing us those ads. So the first thing we notice here is that this is a series of circles. So all we need to do is put circles together, and then we have the logo already. So I'll just go to shapes, make this circular by increasing the radius to 100. Then make this, you can, it's not compulsory you use red. You can use any other color you want, but I'll go with red. I can still reduce this a little bit. So the next shape I'm importing now is going to be white, or you can just copy this shape. All I did was copy this shape, then I can change the color to white. Just change the color to white here. So when I put it, then reduce it a little, because remember that once you copy it, it will be the same size as the initial one. So you have to reduce it a little so that it can fit into where you want to put it. Let me centralize this. Centralize this other one too, like that. So if you want to centralize your shapes, just click on them, then search for the option that says relative position. So you can see something here among the first three options. You can see one that points at the option at the center. That is the second option, points at the center. So once you click on that, your shape or your write-up, whatever it is, it will be centralized, just like my own is now. So we're almost done with our logo. The next thing we need is just that last small red part. So all I'll do is copy this big red one again, copy it, then reduce the size until it's very small. And like I said, just go to relative position, click on center, it will centralize that. So it's just as simple as that, and we've already made our logo. So that's that on that. Just export this one. Then we can go to the last one, which is the logo for Pepsi. So for this logo for Pepsi, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this so that I can have what I'm working with beside me as I'm trying to work. Now that one is quite hard. In fact, it is mainly because of that logo I made this video, so that at least you can have something as a correction. And I'm really sorry the video is this long. I wish I could make it shorter. So what I'm going to do now is import that screenshot I took so that I can see what I'm doing as I'm working. Let's go to recent. Then I'll open this. I just want to I'll crop it to the Pepsi logo only. I want to see the Pepsi logo as I'm working, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here is import a square. You can see a square there that is kind of dark blue, but like I said, you can choose your colors. But thank God I have dark blue, so I'll just put this here, square. There's a square there. Let me reduce this one a little. Just keep it here like that, so that I can see what I'm doing. So you want to actually lock your elements. Remember I said to lock them. Just click on this button here. Then you can see this padlock sign is to lock them so that they don't move when you are designing. So I'll just click on this, go to relative position and centralize it. Then I'll lock it so it can't move. The next thing I'm going to import is a white circle. So go to shapes, make this circular, then keep it in the middle. I'll just go to relative position, centralize, reduce this a little bit more, then go to relative position again and centralize that like that. So I'll lock this one also. Oh, before I lock it, let me copy it, because I'll need another square. I'll just copy it, then lock it. So it's only the one I've copied that will move now. So I'll make this one red. Just make this one red. Color red. Yeah. Look for a better shade. I think that should be better. Make it red like that. So to be able to give it this look that this one here has, you have to max it. I'm going to max this now to give it the look that that one there has. So you just scroll until you see the max option. Scroll until you see the max option. The max option allows you make your shape any shape you want it to be. Normally this is a circle, but this max option can allow me change it to any other shape I want it to be. So once you click on enabled, you can see this button below that says enabled. When you click on that, it becomes enabled instantly. So you can see that a particular part of my shape has been cut off. That's because I cut it inside. You can see this inside option. If you click on out, see what it becomes. In, see it. Out, see it. So if you notice, this out option is actually exactly the way we want the one in the normal Pepsi logo to be. So I'll just take this option like this. Then all I'm going to do is rotate it. I'll just rotate it like this, so it fits in where we need it. Reduce the size, bring it here like that. It may not be exactly like the Pepsi logo, but because I'm trying to save time, but at least when you are doing yours, you can try to be more direct with it. So just keep this here like this. Then the next thing we need now is a blue circle. So I'll just go to shapes, make that circular, then make it blue in color. So I'm looking for color blue. Let me look for a blue color that fits in here. Blue. I think this is okay. So for this one, we have to also max it so that it can take the shape that this one here has, but it's actually going to be harder. But there's nothing too hard for us, is there? So okay, I'm just going to take this up like that, take this up like that, bring this down, bring this down, take this, then click on this, take this up a little bit also, like that. So I'll enable this out. Sorry, let me make this full, like that. So just like that, we are done. Then I'll shift this like this. So you see what we just did there to be able to get this. It isn't really hard. You just have to be able to use your max tool properly, and then you see that it's easy to do. Okay, seems our designs are clashing together. Okay, I'll remax that. Let me remax it. Go to max again. Then bring this down a little. Like that. So, sorry, max it again. like that. Okay, so I'll just reduce the size of this. Let's see what happens now. I think it's better. Let's see. But it isn't exact. Okay, I may have to try that again. Increase the size a little. Okay, but that isn't exact. So I'll max it again. Just go to max. I think I'll take this a little bit lower. I think it's meant to be lower. Take this a little bit lower again. Then this should go higher. Still higher. Until it is very close to the Pepsi logo. Take this higher still. Like that. Yawa. Maybe I'll adjust this a little more. Like that. Adjust this a little more. Okay. So we may not really have something exact, right? But we have something very close to that, which is still very, very okay. Let me just try. Let me lock this. Let me lock that. Then let me try moving this a little bit. Rotate that like this. Let me increase the size. Sorry. So okay. I think that's actually better. I think that's a better one. I'll just remax it. We'll just remax it. I want to bring this edge closer to this place because you can see this edge is very close and this other two they are apart. So I want to bring that edge closer. So I'll just max it. This edge. Hope it works. Okay, that's too much. Yes, something like that. So let's see what it gives us. Okay, I think this is very nice and this actually came very close to what we have there. So with something as simple as this, we have been able to make the Pepsi logo. So all you need to do is to be able to use your tools well and to be able to think. Normally seeing this logo, you may feel it's impossible to make on your phone. But you see, that's why there's something we call creativity. You have to improvise. Let me use the word improvise. So sometimes some logos may look impossible for you to make, but just sit down and think and try to find ways around it, and you surely come up with something, with an idea. Although there are some designs that you can't make on your phone, we have those limitations, yes. But most designs that you think you can make on your phone, you can actually make. So just sit down sometimes and try to think to come up with something. So that's all for this video. Thank you.